From Ava's relationship trouble to Deborah's relentless campaign for the late-night hosting job, episodes 3 and 4 of Hacks Season 3 are full of major story developments. Episode 3, The Roast of Deborah Vance, sees Deborah being roasted by a star-studded lineup of famous comedians, from Patton Oswalt to Natasha Leggero, as well as her own daughter, who has some big news. Episode 4, Join the Club, sees Deborah finally being invited into the boys' club by the comedians she idolized when she started out, and finding that she doesn't enjoy their company as much as she thought she would. After the Season 3 premiere brought Deborah closer than ever to achieving her lifelong dream of hosting a late-night show, she's determined to finally make that dream a reality. A younger male comedian is tipped for the job, so it won't be easy, but Deborah and her trusty co-writer are ready for a fight. From a sudden and shocking breakup to a surprise pregnancy announcement to a trip to New York to host the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, episodes 3 and 4 of Hacks Season 3 are full of huge changes in the story. Ava has moved into Deborah's 1987 to 1992 guest suite. Hannah Einbinder as Ava in Hacks Season 3 trailer. After Ava chose going back to Vegas to work with Deborah over staying with Ruby on the set of her show at the end of episode 2, episode 3 opens with Ava trying to meditate in Deborah's guest room. More specifically, it's her 1987 to 1992 guest suite, decorated with photos and memorabilia from her career between the years of 1987 and 1992. This includes a picture of Deborah laughing it up with Saddam Hussein, which Ava finds particularly disturbing. Her meditation is promptly interrupted when Deborah barges in without knocking to get her notes on a roast joke. It immediately becomes obvious that, when she agreed to come and stay with Deborah, Ava waived her right to privacy. She apparently also waived her right to meditate, as that becomes impossible after Deborah has riled her up. Deborah gets Ava to fire Miria and Logan. Deborah and her team walking together in Hacks. In Hacks Season 3 premiere, when Ava went to the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival in Montreal, she was dismayed to find that Deborah had replaced her with two new writers, Miria, played by Dream Scenario's Dylan Gelula, and Logan, played by Orphan Black's Jordan Gavaris. And worse yet, Ava has worked with them before on an Ice Age punch-up. But their tenure as Deborah's personal writing staff is short-lived, because it quickly turns out that no one can replace Ava as Deborah's most reliable collaborator. At the beginning of episode 3, Deborah tells Ava to fire Miria and Logan. So, she has to go into an office with these two acquaintances she used to work with and tell them that she's taking their jobs. It's classic Deborah to put Ava in an uncomfortable situation like this. Hacks Season 3, Episode 3 brings back It's Always Sunny's Caitlin Olsen as Deborah Vance, Jr., better known as DJ, Deborah's daughter who's still working through all the ways that her mother messed her up during her childhood. DJ takes Deborah to one of her support meetings for eating disorder recovery, but she's furious when Deborah just makes the whole meeting about herself. In the midst of this fight, DJ tells Deborah that she's pregnant. Although she doesn't make it easy, it's clear that Deborah deeply cares about DJ and wants to earn forgiveness for her past mistakes. She can't seem to switch off her narcissism, but she is committed to helping DJ with the pregnancy any way she can. This scene brings out a softer side of Deborah as she finally lets her guard down and allows herself to be vulnerable.